very much. I'm going to take a number of run-ups, as it were, this evening in an attempt to clear the ever-rising high-jump bar of musical entertainment. And all of those attempts that you will hear will have been composed or compiled or cobbled together in some way by somebody else, not me. With the exception of this one. And this one will explain the reason why all the others are by somebody else. I can't write a song, no one told me how to do it. There's probably a course, but no one put me through it. My lines would be too long and the words would come out wrong, so don't ask me, 'cause I can't write a bloody song. Should it be a folk song, rock ballad, anthem, blues? What should the lyrics mean? How should they move you or amuse? It's supposed to rhyme and stay in time, but it steadfastly refuses to. Oh, I can't write a song, no one told me how to do it. There's probably a course, but no one put me through it. My lines would be too long and the words would come out wrong, so don't ask me, 'cause I can't write a bloody song. All hail the middle eight, that's when you hesitate. Its melody must change and it's supposed to sound strange, but what's it for? Mine just grates. Woke up this morning and thought about the 12-bar blues. Couldn't think of nothing except things to rhyme my blue suede shoes. It was really mind-numbing, and all I got it up with was the 12-bar blues. I can't write a song, no one told me how to do it. There's probably a course, but no one put me through it. My lines would be too long and the words would come out wrong, so don't ask me, 'cause I can't write a bloody song. Now you might think it's ironic because you're listening to this ditty. You may think that I'm clever, but the truth is less than pretty. The words were scrawled on bog roll and this rhyme's a terrible dog roll. Ladies and gents, I rest my case. Oh, I can't write a song, no one told me how to do it. There's probably a course, but no one put me through it. My lines would be too long and the words would come out wrong, so don't ask me, I can't write a bloody song. Okay, so thank you very much for that. I was thinking about, how nice it was to be, and is, to be asked to do the featured artist spot here this evening. I thought, isn't that nice? There's some recognition of my musical entertainment value, perhaps, or my loyalty to the club. And then, in my more paranoid moments, I thought, what was that?
It was the 20 quid you slipped.
It was the 20 quid. But, and then I thought, maybe there's a different reason, because actually what's going to happen is that for a longer period of time than usual, I'm going to be separated from you by this large gulf here, and maybe it's a kind of quarantine. I love my friends, and they love me. We're just as close as we can be, but just because we really care, whatever we get, we share. I got it from Agnes, she got it from Jim. We all agree it must have been Louise who gave it to him. She got it from Harry, who got it from Marie. And everybody knows that Marie got it from me. Giles got it from Daphne, she got it from Joan, who picked it up in Ireland, a kissing the Blarney Stone. Pierre gave it to Sheila, who must have brought it there. He got it from Francoise and Jacques. Lucky Pierre. Max got it from Edith, who gets it every spring. She got it from her daddy, who just gives her everything. She then gave it to Daniel, whose spaniel has it now. Our dentist even got it, and we're still wondering how. Oh, but I got it from Agnes, or maybe it was Sue, or Millie, or Billy, or Jilly, or Willie, it doesn't matter who. It might have been at the pub, or at the club, or in the loo. And if you will be my friend, then I might. Mind you, I said might. Give it to you. I beg pardon?
Some kind of peas.
Well, it wasn't his piece. This next song, what's that?
You're losing them.
I'm losing it.
You gave us a lead, we're holding it.
This song, when I was a very small child, I thought was a favourite of my mother's. And actually, it was only many years later, with the benefit of some maturity, some would argue with that, and hindsight, that I realised it probably wasn't the song that my mother was so interested in as the singer, who I'm talking about like 1961, 62, I was 4 or 5 years old. And he was a bit of a pin-up, I think, this guy at the time. But as a small child, I tried to sing the song, partly because the sound of it appealed to me, but mostly, of course, at that age, because I thought if I could have the same effect on my mother as the singer did, then when she was in a bad mood or I wanted something, I'd get round her, see? But it was just an awful cacophony, it didn't work. It made her laugh a bit, I think. And my dear mother's long gone now, but I'm kind of better at it now. So if you're listening, Mum, in case you're in a bad mood, let's have a go at this. I got a feeling, got the blue, got the white, oh, my baby's sick of it. And I don't know what to do, all I do is sit and cry, oh, that last long day she said goodbye. Oh, gonna cry, she gotta love and love to hear her when she call me sweet baby, such a beautiful dream. I hate to think it's all over, how hard it seems. Well, hand. Somebody to love me and understand I want a woman. I want a lover. I want me a friend. There must be somebody to share my love. 'Cause love is something I just gotta have. I want a woman. I want a lover. I want me a friend. I don't want a fancy woman with manner and name. Don't want me a woman who thinks she's a saint. I'm just looking for someone, yeah, who's willing to believe, yeah, who's willing to give so that she can receive. There must be somebody somewhere around. Somebody to love me and understand I want a woman. I want a lover. I want me a friend. Ooh. Thank you. Well, it always seems to me, if you can't get a girl that way, try this approach. Some guys are like a 9-to-5 job and a house with a white picket fence. Some guys live for their weekly pay, but to me that don't make much sense. I don't like tight collars or a suit with a matching tie. I like to pick up and go with a forward hoe, and that's why I'm a happy guy. I stay clear of those sweet-talking gals. They got wind bells on their mind. They wanna gotta stay home every night. But me, I'm a different type. I move when I'm ready, and I don't have to tell you why. I just grab my hat and leave from where I'm at, and that's why I'm a happy guy. Well, you can learn from me as I'm passing through, and I'll stay a while in your town. You can live it up and let the good times roll, but don't try to pin me down. No girls can chain me. I was moving with a rolling high, and when the thrill is gone, I just keep moving on, and that's why I'm a happy guy. Yeah, that's why I'm a happy guy. Alright, that's why I'm a happy guy. Last time, that's why I'm a happy guy. I'd like to introduce you to a very old friend of mine. This is probably even older than Colin, and I've certainly known it longer than Colin. This is my very first second guitar. In fact, I only ever had one second guitar, and it was this one. And yeah, I bought it when I was about 15 off a friend, I think. And so I'd like to play for you a piece, composition that last month we had. I think we had the World War I theme. This composition concerns a war, but not World War I. It concerns a war between England and Spain, in particular the invasion of a little Spanish town by the name of Bilbao. I have tried to to find out whether there ever was such an invasion, and I can't find any record of it, so I assume it's just a figment of the composer's imagination. But the piece involves a war, as I say, between England and Spain, and so the first scene takes place in a church, and you'll hear the church bells where the Spanish soldiers are praying for victory. And then you'll hear the bugles of the Spanish calling the British, and the British answering far off in the distance. Then you'll hear the full-scale battle with horses and guns. Then after that, you'll hear the Spanish soldiers being marched away to prison, and the British march home victorious to the tune of bagpipes and drums. Ladies and gentlemen, if there was a way to dim the lights, there isn't, and it would be dark, but if you just squint, it kind of gives you the effect.
Do you need a conductor?
Do you need- La entrada de Bilbao, entrance to Bilbao. completely. The song I'm about to do now, I'm going to do because it was requested. Now, I would like to point out that the person who requested may or may not be here, but whoever you are, you know who you are. But you can remain anonymous. And I have to sit here under spotlights in public gaze with a camera on me and do this so you can disappear at the end of the evening into the shadows, whoever you are. I will take all the blame. But in the name of entertainment, ladies and gentlemen, I assume the person who requested is probably a man, but I don't know. In the name of entertainment and, you know, on with the motley and all that, here it is. I love a good bum on a woman, it makes my day. To me it is palpable proof of God's existence, eh? Posterior, I also the breasts and arms and ankles, elbows, knees. It's the tongue on a woman that spoils the job for me. These are the standard, respect and admire the frailer sex. And I honour them every bit as much as the next misogynist, but give someone in the ghost of a chance to talk, and thereupon they go on again, on again, on again, on again, on again, on again, on. With a woman with wonderful thighs and hips and a sensational belly, I just never noticed her lips were always moving only when we got to the altar and she had to say I do, and she folded her arms and gathered herself and took in a breath, and I knew she could have gone on again, on again, on again till the entire congregation passed out and the vicar passed on and the choir boys passed through puberty. At the reception I gloomily noted her family's jubilant mood, their maniacal laughter and their ghastly gratitude. When I go for a shave or a sleep or a swim, she talks to me on a Sunday when I go singing hymns and drinking heavily when I go mending my chimney pot. She's down there in the street, and at 95 on my motor bike she's on the pillion seat, whittering on again and again and again and again. When I'm eating or drinking or reading or thinking, or when I'm saying my rosary, she will never stop talking to me. She is one of those women who will never use 3 or 4 words when a couple of thousand will easily do. Without stopping to me in our bed of a night, throughout the sweetest of our intimate delights. She never gives over, not even stopping while we go hammer and tongs towards the peak, except maybe for a sigh or groan and one perfunctory shriek. Then she goes on again, on again, on again, on, and I must assume that she has never noticed that she's just been interrupted, totally unruffled. She isn't, as far as I can see. I might just as well have been posting a letter or stirring up the tea. Take a hint, not when she's made a start. I could yawn or belch or bleed or faint or fart. She'll not utter a syllable. I could stand in front of her grimly sharpening up an axe. I could sprinkle her with paraffin and ask her for a match. She'd just go on again, on again, on again, even more. The hind leg of a donkey is peanuts to her. She could bore the balls of a buffalo. Mother of God, I cried one day, oh, let your kingdom come. And in the meantime, mother, would you strike this bugger dumb? Or not, she appeared to me then and there, the Blessed Virgin herself in answer to my prayer, despite the vulgarity, shimmering softly dressed in blue and holding up a hand, I cocked a pious ear as the Mother of God began. But she just went on again, on again, on again, on, and I will have to state how very much I sympathise with the rest of the family. Give someone in the ghost of a chance to talk, and then upon they go on again and again and again and again. They will go on again, on again, on again, on again, on again, on again, on. Now, this might be my last one, but over the years playing guitar, I'm asked from time to time why I particularly chose to play mostly nylon string guitars. And there are a lot of reasons for that. And another question that I'm sometimes asked is, why don't I play with a plectrum? I always thought it was a filthy habit anyway, but but the answer to both questions kind of goes together, because I always think if you're going to play a nylon-string guitar, why use a plectrum when you can grow your own? So I'll kind of give you a demonstration of what I mean with this next song. And the song itself is the most ridiculous job application I've ever heard for the most ridiculous job I've ever heard of. In fact, I have no idea really what it means, but it's just fun, which is what we're all here for. Good morning, Captain. I said, good morning to you. Oh, 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 oh. Well, you knew the mule skinner. Bang, you knew the run. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, hey, hey. Well, you know I'm mule skinner. I'll finish with this one then, because this was also apparently requested, probably by the same sadist who requested the other one. It's not quite true, the first line is not quite true. You have to imagine. Don't think about the weather, just imagine. It's a song. Spring is here, a spring is here. Life is skittles and life is beer. I think the loveliest time of the year is the spring. I do, don't you? Of course you do. But there's one thing that makes spring complete for me, and makes every Sunday a treat for me. All the world's in June on a spring afternoon, when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. Every Sunday you'll see my sweetheart and me as we poison the pigeons in the park. When they see us coming, the birdies all try and hide, but they still go for peanuts. When coated with cyanide, the sun shining bright, everything seems alright when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. We've caused much anxiety and gained notoriety in the Audubon Society with our games. They call it impiety and lack of propriety and quite a variety of unpleasant names. But it's not against any religion to want to dispose of a pigeon. So Sunday you're free, why don't you come with me? We'll poison the pigeons in the park. And maybe we'll do it a squirrel or two while we're poisoning pigeons in the park. We'll murder them all amid laughter and merriment, except for the few we take home to experiment. My pulse will be quickening with each drop of strychnine we feed to a pigeon. It just takes a smidgen to poison a pigeon in the park. La la, la 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 la. Thank you very much.